Today we're going to be shooting and reviewing the 9mm Luger 115 grain full metal jacket, which is their target round. I got two different boxes from two different stores, just so I can get a full overview and encompass the whole review of this this round. I have shot this before. I've liked it. I like how it feels in my hand. I like the looks of it. But I wanted to do a video because when I do my videos, they're more for me than they are for you guys, because I can watch my videos and see what I liked about the gun, what I liked about the ammo, and what I didn't like about it. So I got the 50 round box, and then I got the 100 round box. Now the one thing I don't like about the 100 round box is it has this tab in here. And so what I do is when I get these boxes, because I've gotten a few different boxes like this, you just basically take your knife and cut the tab off, and then it's really easy to open. Other than that, it's a hassle. Now when you open this, the Winchester, they are beautiful. Those rounds, this is like a pirate's treasure chest right here. They're real shiny, real consistent looking. Everything looks beautiful. Like I said, I like the feel of them. They're real smooth. They're not greasy, but they're not like they're not dry to where like everything feels kind of sticky. They're real smooth, and I like that because it's easier to load for me, and it's easier to handle. So we're going to shoot up a few from this box, and we're going to shoot up this whole box, and we're going to be using my Glock 34 9mm and my Glock 43 9mm. So I figure if I use two different guns, then I would have a more realistic review of the round. That combined with I got two different boxes from two different stores, and we'll talk about what I liked, what I didn't like, and we'll see how it shoots. We're going to be between 15 and 20 feet shooting tonight for the first round, and we're going to be going up to 30 feet shooting this round, and we're going to be shooting at the old test targets for the old police academies. This is probably about 10 years old of a target, and we're going to be aiming center mass right in this area right here, and we're going to see how everything does. You see, once, I don't know if that's actually gonna, there we go. Once I get in my groove of shooting, I can pretty much lay them right on top of each other from a distance that close. A lot of dust came up, so I'm not even quite sure how much that actually got on film, but we'll leave it in there. So now we're going to move back a little bit to 30 feet. We'll probably load up about 5 or 10 in each gun, and then we are going to shoot in the head. So let's load up and we'll give you a different view. Alright, so we're about 30 feet now, and we're going to try to shoot consistently in the head. Let's go see how we did. I do know I pulled 2 with the little gun. Alright. So we had 10 in the Glock 34, holds 17 plus 1. And then we had 5 in the 43, which holds 6 plus 1. So these two were my first 2 shots on the 43, I believe, because I kind of reined it in after that. However, Of the 15 shots, 13 are in the head. So what we're going to do now is we're going to load up probably the same amount for each guns, the 5 and 10, and then I'm going to do some rapid fire. We're going to do some rapid fire shots now. We're going to aim for the upper left arm, shoulder area, and right now we're about 27 feet. Now with the rapid fire, I don't know if that was my issue or the bullets. That little guy, oh, I wouldn't worry about that little guy. The rest seemed to be in this general area. But we threw one, definitely threw one. And it was a big throw, because it didn't even hit the person that we're aiming at. So, that was rapid fire. Let me shoot out some more, and then we'll talk about what I like and don't like. Alright, I'm done shooting now. We shot all 50 of these, and then we shot over half of these. So it looks like there's about 30 or 40 left in there. So basically what I learned is I like it. I like the round a lot. It's only 115 grains, which it's a lighter bullet, so it's not going to weigh on me, especially if I like have a bunch of magazines pre-filled in my back pockets or something like that. It's not going to feel as heavy. Consistent, very consistent. Like I've already talked about, I like the feel of the round. They're not greasy, they're not sticky. They're the perfect feel for a round for, I'm going to come out here and shoot a few hundred rounds a day of ammo. This is an ideal bullet for that. Price wise, we're talking about the lower end of the price spectrum here for a good product. So which these days is unheard of. Now, about with this stupid box, I've bought these before. Bring home, set something on it like a heavy gun or something like that, and this is going to split and tear apart, and your bullets are free floating. With this, the little styrofoam things, I'm not really a fan of them. I broke those before too, just by sitting on them or putting something heavy on them. I carry that bag with me usually everywhere I go, and have all my shooting stuff in there, so it gets pretty heavy. You set that on top of something like this and it's going to break. So 115 grains. Now, what do I have that to compare that to? I got a few target rounds right here. The Remington makes 115 grain, and then American Eagle makes 124 grain. So we got the same weight right here, and then we have a little bit heavier here. So we're going to compare those to those as well. I have shot all of these, and I'm not going to tell you that I have a favorite. However, I do prefer the 115 grains over something just a little bit heavier, and I don't know if it with the more grains in there, it kind of throws it off, but I have more consistency with the lighter grain bullets, especially the target ones. So that's that. I would say out of 10, I would give this 10 being great, 1 being it didn't even go off. I would say probably an 8 out of 10. Like I said, just opening the box and looking in there, and just the feel of them is amazing. They shoot well. I had a few whoopsies, but I think that was probably me more than it was the bullet. Besides that, all of my groupings are, very, very tight, and like some of the bullets that I shoot, you would have to shoot and then see where that one hit, shoot, see where that one hit. Basically, with the Winchesters, I shoot and then pow, pow, pow. I'm in a rhythm, and that's how I like to shoot. I like the pow, 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 because realistically, that's war, son. So these good rounds, and like I said, they're pretty cheap. Go pick you up some. Now what I'm gonna do with the remaining ones, and I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna put them in this and put this. It's easier to store. These 100 where they're all kind of loose, not really a fan of it. So I'm gonna take the remainder of these and put them in here and then store it like in my gun safe or something like that. So there you go. Go buy a few boxes of these.